Stressful dreams? What they mean in real life. Love these tips to stay in shape on vacation. Shop for these items to avoid a makeup meltdown.
Good morning and welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Phillips.
It is time for life, some love, and some shopping.
That's right. And first up, real life. The cover of fashion magazines usually don't look like real women, but one magazine is vowing to be more real. An 8th grade girl named Julia started an online petition on change.org and got over 84,000 people to sign it. She petitioned 17 Magazine to print one unaltered real photo spread per month. Julia said, I want to see regular girls that look like me in a magazine that's supposed to be for me. 17 Magazine listened.
Check this out. In a letter to its readers in the current issue, the editor says the magazine has a new set of guidelines called the Body Peace Treaty. The editor says it always features real girls and models who are healthy. There's now a similar petition to get Teen Vogue to change its ways. Well, fake it till you make it. You've heard that saying before. That advice can apply to your love life as well as your career. According to British researchers, if you pretend to be in love with someone and mimic the behaviors of love, it can actually lead to the real thing. The success rate more than doubled from 20% to 45%. Going through the motions is something we do to cope with many other crucial challenges, so why not love? Time for your dose of cute today. Shopping for new shades. Forget the boring black and try a pair of pastels. We came across these colorful sunglasses on the self.com website. Some of the trends include rose-colored glasses, mint green frames, which seem to be trending right now, even lavender, cat eyes, love those. The sunglasses range in price from about $18 up to more than $300. Michelle?
In most of the country, the temperatures have been sweltering. So instead of having your makeup melt off your face, try some of these ideas. First of all, when it comes to foundation, try a tinted moisturizer. It can be so much more lightweight and better for your skin. Next, when it comes to your eyes, you definitely want to use mascara that's either water resistant or waterproof. And instead of using eyeliner and getting that raccoon eye look, try eyeshadow as your liner so it will stay on and look more natural as well. And when it comes to blush, lighten up and brighten up because darker shades will get darker with the summer heat. So the lighter colors will definitely make you look like a more healthy glow. And when it comes to lips, instead of those dry matte lipsticks, try a lip gloss that has a tint to it and also that has an SPF. I also really love tinted SPF chapsticks that give you a little bit of color. Great for the beach, protect your lips. And when it comes to moisturizing, don't skip it just because it's hot outside. You want to make sure you continually moisturize and hydrate your skin and also protect with an SPF and reapply, especially if you're out in the sun for over an hour.
All right, some good tips, Michelle. Thank you. Sometimes it's good to go a day au natural. Now, here's the question. Would you go a whole day without makeup? I'm talking about an entire work day, not just sitting at home on a Sunday. Most women we asked said, nope, no way.
No, never. I just feel like I like to have it with me. If I have to leave the house without it, I at least have it on me, like in my purse. As soon as I get a chance, I'll put it on.
No. Why not? Never. Why? I mean, my makeup enhances my beauty. If it's my eyelashes or eyebrows or anything, I can do without face powder, but I can't do without my mascara. Never.
I have, but I like to have my face be natural, and I just sometimes just want to feel like I want to wear anything.
No, definitely not. For some odd reason, I feel like I look really sleepy if I don't put anything on my eyes. Everybody's all day asking me like, are you sleepy? Did you sleep last night? So no, definitely not.
A little lip gloss and mascara can go a long way, and we all appreciate a good foundation. But how do you know if you wear too much makeup? Take this quiz from galtime.com to find out. First, does your makeup look like you have a prettier version of you, or do you look like a totally different person when the makeup comes off? If you answered yes to the latter, you may be wearing too much makeup. Next, does your foundation tend to cake and settle into your lines, or do you only apply it in the areas like your T-zone or underneath your eyes? If it cakes, you may be wearing too much. And also, do you wear bold eye makeup and bright lipstick, or do you just do one or the other? If you wear bold on both, it's a major makeup don't. And another way to keep your skin healthy is to snack on some wild blueberries. They are full of antioxidants and have some other great body benefits like helping with brain health, fighting cancer, and decreasing risk of diabetes. Plus, wild blueberries are smaller, intensely sweeter, and often more enjoyable. They're available year-round since they're frozen fresh, and you can add them to just about any meal: cereal, oatmeal, salads, snacks, or desserts. And the best part, they're low in calories.
We love that. And today, get this, is National Blueberry Muffin Day. So to celebrate the breakfast favorite, we have Chef Effie here to show us a different twist on the classic dish. Good morning, Chef
Hi,
Effie.
good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. You're famous for the blueberry cheesecake zinger muffins.
Yes, they are yummy.
So how do we go about it? What do we do?
Okay, first in the bowl here, I have the first 4 ingredients. We've got some cinnamon, some salt, and some baking powder, and some flour. And we're just gonna mix that up a little bit. And then we're gonna add to that a cup of sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
1 cup of sugar. We're gonna mix that up, and then we're gonna zest 1 lemon. And you just get yourself one of these nifty zesters.
Look at
and
that.
smell how nice that smells.
Oh, that's
yeah.
spectacular. If you don't have a zester, is there another way to do it?
You could use a fork.
A fork,
You
okay.
could use a fork to do it, but this is so much better. So you're going to put that in there.
And you need maybe like, what, a 1/4 teaspoon?
Actually, you do the whole lemon.
The whole lemon?
You're going to
Okay,
do the whole lemon, yes. And so then you're going to stir that up, and it has a really nice scent of lemon in it.
Okay.
And then you're going to do your wet ingredients in here, and it's going to be 1 egg. We're going to crack. And then you're going to do, this is my secret weapon for anything,
What
is
is
sour
your
cream.
Sour cream.
It actually, whether you're making cupcakes or a cake, it makes it more moist.
Oh.
So
Could
you're
you
gonna
use
add that-
yogurt as well if you didn't
could.
want to use sour cream?
Yeah,
Okay.
you could use Greek yogurt I've used. You're going to add a little milk. It's about 1/3 cup of milk in here.
Okay.
And then we are going to mix that up. Where's
Okay.
my mixer? What did I do? Oh, here we go. So we're going to mix all this up. And then let me just reach over here. We're going to add a little bit of oil.
Okay. So we've got the wet ingredients in the
We've
one
got a
bowl.
wet exactly. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla
Ooh, nice.
to that.
I always love the smell of vanilla.
And you know what you can do too is if you like a little almond
Ooh,
flavor,
yeah.
you can add a little almond extract to that,
Okay.
and that's really nice. And if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can actually add little ginger, little cinnamon,
Oh, nice.
little nutmeg. So after
Okay.
we've got this in here, you're going to want to add the dry ingredients to
Okay.
the wet ingredients.
So we get that all
Just
mixed
kind of
together.
gradually mix it together.
Okay.
And you want to be really careful not to overbeat your batter.
Okay.
Because it makes the muffins tough.
Got it.
So you don't want to do that.
We have about 30 seconds left, Effie.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you know how quickly these cooking
Yes,
segments
yes.
go.
So, alrighty. So we're going to add the
Throw the
blueberries
blueberries
in,
there.
and we're going to make sure that gets all incorporated.
Voila.
And
Okay.
then you're going to take your little scoopy.
Got it.
You're going to scoop a little
There
bit
we
in
go.
here. And then you're going to add the cream cheese. And this is a little cream cheese, sugar,
Nice.
and lemon zest
Right on top.
right on top.
Okay.
And
Fantastic.
then a little bit of blueberry jelly on top.
There we go. And then these are the finished products right
Yes.
here. Those are beautiful. Effie, thank
Yes,
you so
thank
much.
you.
We will have that complete recipe on our website, lifeloveshopping.com. Chef Effie, thank you.
Thank you.
Yummy. Up next on Life Loves Shopping, being stressed can make it hard to sleep, and when you do get some shut-eye, your anxiety might be carrying over into your dreams. We're decoding them. And vacation is good for relaxing, but it can be bad for your diet. Easy ways to stay in shape during your summer travels when we return. And as we head into the break and throughout the show, we're celebrating designer Giorgio Armani's 78th birthday. We're sharing some of our favorite looks by the Italian designer. Here's Lady Gaga at the Grammys a few years back. The two collaborated on her sci-fi outfits for the show.
Giorgio Armani designs for numerous celebrities, including Victoria Beckham. He designed this dress for Posh Spice, and it became so popular they made one for his Emporio Armani line. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Are you stressed out? Who isn't? Your dreams might be able to help you work through the stress.
That's right. Dream expert and author Lori Lowenberg is helping us decode some common stress-related dreams. Like, what does it mean if you're dreaming that you're drowning?
The message of the dream is that you have allowed yourself to get way in over your head in some situation. Maybe you're in over your head in responsibilities. Maybe you've gotten too deep into a relationship. Whatever it is, it's starting to pull you down. That's the message. You want to go up in a dream, not down.
Okay, and what about the one where you're being chased?
That's a good indication you're the personality type that likes to avoid confrontation. You run from your issues and or obligations rather than dealing with them. The message of this dream is stop running, stop avoiding, face the issue, deal with it. And when you do, the dream will stop.
Interesting. And dreaming if your child is hurt is scary, but Lori says it has a very different meaning.
Do not worry. This is not a harbinger of things to come. Instead, this dream is connected to the fact that your little munchkin's growing up really fast. So you'll dream of their death or kidnapping when they've reached a milestone. It's the way your inner self is letting go of that phase of their life so you can embrace the newer, older, more independent, and probably more sassy child.
More sassy child, I like that. What about the skeptics who don't believe dreams have any meaning?
Don't dismiss this really powerful part of yourself. Remember, when you're dreaming, you are thinking. It's just in a different language. It's a symbolic language. Dreaming is a conversation with the self. And if you can, start up that conversation. Start listening to your dreams, comparing the feelings in the dreams and the actions in the dreams to what happened the previous day. You'll start seeing connections.
Michelle, do you keep a dream journal?
No, but now I'm thinking after my dreams, I need to go get self-help books.
It can happen, especially when Lori decodes them for you. You may not always like what your dreams say, but they will be brutally honest and help you see things more clearly.
That's right. And wearing a bikini can also be stressful. Don't worry. You can banish that belly bloat by avoiding these foods. Dairy products like milk and ice cream and cheese. Try eliminating dairy products for a week. And if you notice flatter abs, you may be lactose intolerant. And fiber-rich foods. Fiber may be your friend, but for some it can make you gassy. The worst offenders are beans, cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Eat in smaller portions. And fatty foods like baked goods, fried foods, greasy pizza can also irritate your stomach and slow down digestion. And carbonated drinks, sodas and beer cause bloating due to the extra amount of air that's consumed. So if you sip on a beverage through a straw, it can cause bloating if you swallow additional air. So pour it into a cup if possible.
All the good stuff you mentioned right there, Michelle.
Yes.
Now that you know what foods to avoid, you can't forget to work out too. GalTime.com's Nicole Glore is showing us how to stay in shape on vacation.
Hi, I'm Nicole Glore from NikkiFitness.com. You can get your workout in anywhere you go. If you're on a beach, if you're in a hotel room, or even in your grandmother's basement during Thanksgiving, you can do these moves anywhere. We're just going to use our own body weight to get on our elbow, lift the hips up, abs are working here and engaged, and we're going to lift and lower our leg. So we're working thighs, we're working abs, and we're working shoulder here. I'm going to go up and down, 30 on each side. I call this one wings, thighs, and a six-pack. Next, we come onto the floor here, and we do an airplane. You know, we got to travel, so we got to be in the airplane. You'll lift and lower and get warmed up. And then when you're ready, you do one, come down, bend the arms, come up into a push-up with the abs tight. Take the arms out into an airplane and push up. So you're working the opposing muscle groups of the upper back, the chest, also the low back, the hamstrings, and the glutes. And our final move, once we've toned, we want to get rid of the fat that might be over that muscle. So we're going to do a cardio interval. In this cardio interval, we're going to take our hands, just like we're wringing out a rag, but hold them out. So pretend like you have heavy suitcases with you. The legs are going to just jog, and then tap the feet, and then lift the knees. So you do 10 here, and 10 with the knee lifts. back and forth each time. You'll do this interval for a whole minute, and then you'll go back and do some more cardio. The whole workout is half an hour long. So I hope you enjoy it and have a fit trip.
Okay, we will. Back in the working world, summer is also a great time for teens to get a job and earn some cash. Here are some great ideas. Babysitter. Ask around and see if family or neighbors want a night out. Yard work. Plenty of neighbors could use a hand with cleaning their pools, maybe mowing lawns and planting some new flowers. Restaurant work, always a great option. It's great experience. Bussing tables and hostess work are both solid entry-level positions. And even a dog walker, great way for your teen and your pet to get great exercise.
My kids are doing all of the above, by the way.
Yes.
And whether you want to land your first job or your dream job, you first need to identify what you love. Figure that out, then follow these steps. If need be, get qualified. Whether it's a degree or a certification, to develop these soft skills for your future employer, you will need to do that. Network. Begin to see yourself as a product. Usually the candidate who sells himself gets the best results to get hired. And are you resume ready? Sell all your skills required for the position, list them, show your education and your experience, and practice your interview. Videotape yourself and study your body language. Last but not least, I feel super important, dress the part. Review the company dress code before you actually interview, and dress for a position 2 to 3 levels above. It shows your potential.
That's some really good advice. Well, when you're not at work, you want to have some fun. What's in and what's out? Jessica Reyes from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, is here with the Trend Report. Good morning, Jessica.
Some really good stuff also. Here's what's in and out in the world of fashion and fads. What's in for parties? Well, party mustaches. They're fun for photo ops, even wedding parties, or jumping on the trend with mustache bars. What's out? Tiny hats. Yes, they were big last year thanks to the royal wedding, but now they're passing fad unless you're a celeb or a royal. What's in for food and drink? Well, Japanese whiskey is the spirit to order at hip summer events. It's great, neat, on the rocks, or as a bonus to a cocktail party punch. What's out? Truffle oils. We're all truffled out thanks to every chef adding truffle oil to their signature dishes in an effort to make them sound fancy. And what's in for play dates? Workout, meet and greets with your bestie instead of going for coffee or cocktails. Catch up while you exercise. What's out? Friday night dates. Tuesday is the new Friday because it's not as crowded, and it's a perfect way to add sizzle midweek. I'm Jessica Reyes, and that's the buzz on what's in and what's out.
I feel like the pressure is lifted that Friday is no longer the Friday. The Tuesday's the new Friday.
Yeah, so yeah, we need to hang out.
Okay. Much easier to get a reservation on a Tuesday. Ever been in the middle of cooking and realized you're missing an important tool?
We're showing you some simple utensil swaps that you have right in your kitchen cabinet after the break.
Bruce, this is Harvey Dent.
Rachel's told me everything about you.
I certainly hope not. You once told me that we'd be together. Did you mean it?
Bruce, don't make me your only hope for a normal life.
Check out singer Katy Perry. She wore not one, but 3 outfits, all designed by Giorgio Armani. This is her at the 53rd Annual Grammy Award. She's looking good.
Ah, so cute. And want to try a new recipe for dinner but don't have all the fancy cooking tools?
Well, you can make it work with a few simple utensil swaps. Life Love Shopping's Rachel Kay shows you the pinch hitters.
Have you ever started cooking and realized your kitchen is missing that one really important utensil? Well, I have some solutions that are right inside your cabinets. First up, say you're baking and you need a double boiler. That's usually for melting chocolate. Swap that out for a glass bowl or a stainless steel bowl, and then you just put about 1 inch of water in a pan, let it simmer, and you're ready to melt your chocolate. So when that's done, say you need to frost a cake, but you don't have a pastry bag, just grab a Ziploc bag and fill the frosting inside to one side, and then you just trim the end and you're ready to ice your cake. And then a really popular thing is, of course, a potato masher for mashed potatoes. But if you don't have one of those, just don't worry. Just grab this pastry blender. Everyone has one of these in their kitchen, and even a wooden spoon will help get some of the lumps out of those mashed potatoes. And then since it's summer, I'm sure you're making fresh lemonade or orange juice, but if you don't have a reamer, don't worry. Just grab a strainer and a bowl. It can be smaller than this, of course. And then you just take a spoon and you smush the lemon or orange and you make your juice. So now that you have the tools, just head to our Pinterest page at Life Love Shop for some really great recipe ideas.
We had Chef Effie on earlier talking about National Blueberry Muffin Day, and she uses a lemon zest in her blueberry muffins. And oftentimes you'll have recipes that call for lemon zest, and not everybody has a zester.
No.
So she suggested using a fork just to kind of scrape that off the lemon, so you can do that if you don't have the lemon zester.
That's a great example of things that you can do. Do you cook?
No. I don't, honestly.
I do occasionally, but my husband does all the cooking, so I'm spoiled in that regard.
Occasionally I'll try a recipe. You might hand it a recipe every once in a while, but yeah, anything that calls for lemon, I'm totally in. So the lemon zest is a great tip, whether you're using a fork or even like a cheese grater if you can. That's another good option for you.
Oh, very good tip. Okay, we'll be learning a lot.
Yes.
With the heat wave sweeping the nation, our air conditioners are on full blast.
The cool temps feel good now, but your blood may boil when you get the AC bill. Here's how to save money and beat the heat. Circulate cool air through the home by placing an oscillating fan in family rooms. Keep the temperature constant. Avoid dropping the thermostat too low. You want to raise the thermostat 2 to 3 degrees before you leave for work if no one will be home.
And replace decade-old air conditioning units with an energy-efficient unit. If you have central AC, collaborate the thermostat and charge the system yearly. Change the filters once a month. Hang insulated curtains in your windows and keep windows covered during hot afternoons.
That's a good call, to keep the sunlight out if you can. Yeah. Well, here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. You can share your summer family photos with us on our Pinterest page. We've got it right there. You can even share your idea of a dream vacation, even your favorite recipes, especially for me and Michelle.
We're going to start cooking now, right?
We will, yes. And when we're not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page and keep up with all the latest shopping trends. You can also follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Love Shop. We've got all the social media sites covered for you.
Yes, like the page. It's a great page, great tips. And thanks for joining us today. We're here on VTV every day at 9:30 in the morning.
Until next time, we will leave you with hot male models showing off Giorgio Armani's 2013 collection.